morning, students. Good morning, Yogadarshi. Good morning, all. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So in last class, we have seen shoulder bone. The shoulder bone is formed by the collarbone and the shoulder blade. So shoulder bones are flat and they are large. They help in forming joints with the long bones. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning to all. Yes. So today we'll start with the a new topic in the same chapter with the that is hip bone. Okay. So hip bone is formed by the fusion. Fusion means join. Okay, fusion, or in we can say formed by the joining of three bone. Okay, joining of three bone. If you see like shoulder bone, like shoulder bone, the previous one with the bone which we have studied, and the hip bone, like shoulder bone, hip bone are also flat and large. There, I will show you the picture, flat and large. Okay, so they help in the forming joints. They will be forming joints, forming joints with long bones. See hip region where your hip region is there. From that the leg starts. So there is a very big bones are there. So the hip will join with the forming a joints which will join with the long bones, and this long bones will help us in walking. Okay, so together with the last two parts of the backbone, it forms a very large bony bowl, which is called as a pelvis. Okay, we can write together with last two parts of backbone. I will show you backbone. You can see this is the backbone. Okay, this is the backbone. You can see this is the backbone. Okay, this backbone, the last two parts here, with this they will join with the hip bone here, this last two green color. Okay, that will join to with that to form a, so together with last two parts of the backbone. Okay, it forms a large bony bowl, which is called as pelvis. which is called as pelvis. Now I'll show you the picture of hip. You can see the picture of hip. Yeah, you can see here. You can see this is the pelvis. What word I have written here? This is this pelvis. You can see the big one. It is a pelvis here. Okay. You can see the bone which is here is there. Then this is the leg bone. Okay. And this is the last two, the two parts, the last two parts of the spinal cord. Okay, or the backbone. Clear? In this region, like this is this bone. This bone, this area is called as sacrum. Okay, this area you can show up here. This hip bone you want to see. Okay, so this is called as sacrum. Okay, and you can see this part. This is coccyx. I'll show you coccyx here. You can imagine this picture here. You see here coccyx. This is that part, and this is the sacrum, the last part of the bone. Okay, these two parts you can see in hip bone. You can see here that is sacrum. The joints here came now. That is sacrum and coccyx. It is forming here. Okay, that's why it is two parts. That is one the bone here, and see this. Okay, and now this region. This part you can see this region and this region. This together is called as hip, the upper part. Sorry, this one, this part and this part, the green one. They are called as hip, hip joint. They'll form hip joint. They'll form hip joint. Okay, and now you can see this one, this two, this one and this one. It is called as ischium. Okay, so here no need to remember about this sacrum, coccyx and this and all. You just remember that hip zone, hip joint, hip joint, how it is present. Okay, this hip joint will help us to understand the joints of different types of joints in body. Okay, so this is the, and then the leg will start here. The leg will start. Wait, let me search any picture of leg is there. Yeah, you can see here. After this, this is how it will start. You can see You can see on the screen that this is a hip, okay, hip, and then there is that leg bone start. See, this is how it will be done, okay. So this hip is over. We'll see now the next bone, like bones of hands and leg. Bones of hands and leg. See, don't worry about the notes. I have told you I will give you notes here. Don't worry. Okay. So the bones of hands and leg. Okay. So if you see the arm bone, arm, your hand. Okay. Then thigh, your leg part, which is attached to the hip, that part which is called as thigh, or like extra, etc., are very long. They are long bone. You can see hand bone and the leg bones are, you can see in the body. Okay, they are very long, and they are very strong. They are very very strong. Okay, that's why we can do lot of work. No, you can lift a heavy weight, you can run. Okay, if it is very big, you cannot run, you cannot walk. Your whole body weight is on your leg, right? So the leg bones are strong, so that's there. Even the fingers, think about the finger, how you can, somebody is in circus, you could have seen they are standing on fingers or something. Okay, they can stand on hand, no, upside down, they will do somersault. Okay, they will, in Olympics you can see they're doing gymnastics. So all these things are done by this bones, which is very strong, and they will help us to do lot of functions. Okay, but if you see the bones of leg and hand, their fingers bones are very small. Okay, fingers and toes are short. Okay, bones, bones of finger and toes are very short. Okay, why they are present? They help us in holding things, help us in holding things. Okay, if you see, hands and legs are constructed in the same pattern. We'll see the how the pattern will be there. Hands and legs are constructed in same pattern. First you see the picture, and then okay, yeah. So this is a picture of hand. Okay. Then you see the picture of leg. can see now the patterns here. You see that this one bone, okay, here also one bone, okay, this is your thigh bone, this is your bicep, where you show your bicep, this is that bone, okay. So you can see here also two bone, here also two bone is there, and then you see this finger bone, this is the finger bone, okay, here also there is a finger bone here. Yeah, this bone, the pattern of this bones which is formed are same. You will see like in a table, in a table. I'll, I'll write a table. It will be clear to you that how they are. Okay. So in this we can put a, yeah. So we can write parts of hand, parts of hands. Here we can take parts of leg, parts of leg. Okay. And the third one we can write number of bones, numbers of number of bones. Okay, if you see in this parts of hand, like let us say upper hand we can write, then we can write forearm. In parts of hand will first, uh, parts of hand first will complete forearm, and then we can write wrist, then we can say palm, and the last one we can say finger. Okay, in parts of leg you can say thigh. Okay, then lower leg, thigh, lower leg, then ankle, and then foot, and the last one there will be toe. Okay, what about the number of bone? Number of bone is similar. Number of bone is one large bone, one long bone, one long bone. This color is matching. So okay, one long bone. Okay, forearm will have two long bone, two long bone. Okay, then wrist will have several many small bones are there, several small bone. Okay, then palm will have five bone. Okay, and toe, if you see toe will have each has three small bone, except there's some exceptions are there. Exception is thumb. In your hand, the thumb which has only two small, thumb has two small. So you can see in this table and try to match here. Okay, see the first one which is called as upper arm, this is the thigh, This is thigh. Okay, this is upper arm. Then this region. This you can see the yellow and green one, which is called as lower leg. This all together, lower leg. This is called as forearm. Okay. Then this part is called as wrist. Wrist. Then this part is called as ankle. Then this part is called as foot, and this is toe. And here it is this entire length is palm. Okay, and this it is from here finger. Is a finger. So this all parts which is present, you can see that how this one long bone also is having a similar pattern. Okay. Now we'll see different types of joints which is present in our body. Okay, so joints in our body, right? Joints. Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry. Achilles. Joints of Achilles body. Okay. Whatever the joints is present in Achilles body, we are going to see. Achilles is also human being, and I am also human being, and you all are human being. So the joints will be exactly same. There's no difference at all. So we are going to see joints of body. We can take an example. Achilles. Okay, one boy. So let's take him as an example and we can see. So first of all, in overall picture, we'll see how exactly the joints will be there. Where are the joints are present? Okay. Achilles, can you see the picture? It is clear. If not, then you can see this. See, this is a skull which is called as immovable joint. Okay. Then see pivot joint is present here. Then ball and socket joint is present. See ball in the that arm, shoulder joints. Okay. Hip joint, ball and socket joint. Then here you see hinge joint. We'll see all these joint. And then here is a gliding and saddle joint. So we'll see all these joints. So it is like a complete joints of human body which is there in this picture, but we'll see each one in detail. Each one in detail. So first one, fixed joint. Fixed joint. Okay. Varshita. I will give you this notes. Don't worry. You can peacefully see in your home when I'm not there. I'll give you this entire notes. Okay. Fixed joint, which do not allow, which do not allow movement. That's why I'm writing neatly so that you can read. Movement. There is no movement at all. Okay. Example, joints of cranium. Joints of cranium. So let me write the first thing and then I will show you all the joints in a picture. Okay. So fixed joint. Second one is ball and socket joint. Ball and socket joints. Okay. You see ball and socket joint, which will allow movement in all direction. All direction. Okay. Here we can take an example. Example like upper arm, upper arm and shoulder. Shoulder. Okay. We can also take thigh and hip. Yeah, thigh and hip also can give you the ball and socket joint. Thigh and hip. There are also presence of ball and socket. Third one, pivotal joint. Pivotal joints. If you're not able to understand now, no problem. I will show you the picture, then you will easily understand. Okay. So now for you, the seeing pictures will be easy for you to understand. These pivotal joints allow movement in many planes or in many directions, we can say. Example like skull makes such joints with first two vertebrae. Vertebrae means the which bone? Backbone. First two vertebrae. Okay, the backbone. You can feel, you can touch and see. Fourth one is hinge joint. Hinge joints. Hinge joint will allow the movement these joints are help us in the movement and to do the work in only one direction. Only one direction. Okay. Example, finger. You can move your finger only. Yeah, correct. Finger. Then knee joint. Mansi, you're correct. Okay. Yeah, toes. Okay, I will write and toes. Okay. Then be examples. Fifth one. Okay. Or we can write etc. etc. It goes on, continues. Okay. If any example is there for hinge joint, if you know, please tell. I will write it here. Then fifth one, gliding joint. Elbow. Good. Then I should S, etc. Elbow. Okay. Gliding. Gliding joints. Okay. Ankle. Yeah, ankle. So ankle is also right. So let me complete this gliding joint, which will allow only a limited amount of movement. Example, neck, joints of backbone, joints of backbone. Okay. Neck region, we will put them in pivotal joints. Okay. Where skull makes fits with the tooth. Okay. So we'll see the picture and we'll understand. Okay. Now it's a picture time. Be ready to identify. I'll just put a picture. You need to say skull bone. What is this joint? Fixed joint. Then this is how ball and socket joint is. This is how ball and socket joint. Okay. See, like this is a ball. This one is ball. Okay, and this is socket. Means a ball will completely fixed into that. Okay, so it will, when you rotate, you can rotate in all directions. So it will be present in this region. Okay, socket, and this is the ball structure. You can see here that socket, the orange color, you can see that orange color is the socket, and the blue one is the ball structures. Ball will fixed into that. Okay, this is the fixed joint which is present in the skull. Okay, so it will protect our brain, very brain, the neurons which is present inside, it will protect. Okay, so there is a ball socket joint. Next one, which one is pivotal joint? Okay, pivotal joint will be this is pivotal joint. In here, this is also pivotal joint. Sorry, this is ball and socket joint. Sorry. ball and socket joint, that you can see clearly. Okay, these two makes a ball and socket joint. Okay, now we'll see pivotal joint. Pivotal joint is this. This is the pivotal joint. Okay, you can move the in either right, left, or up and down. This is the pivotal joint. Okay, so we can write here the number. First one is the, this is the first one. Okay, this is second one. This is also second one. This is third one. Okay, what is the fourth one? Hinge joint. So we'll see hinge joint. Hinge joint is present in finger, knee, ankle. Okay, so you can see this is the one picture which I got. I hope by this you can understand, not be a difficulty for you. Okay, so you can see that it is moving only in hinge joint. Ankle, this is the ankle, no? Okay, so it is moving in the elbow joint. Sorry, elbow joint here. Okay, ankle is present. So ankle picture I don't have, but this you will understand. Okay, then the last one is one direction, and the last one is gliding joint. Gliding joints is like this. It is present between vertebra. Okay, which is facet joint in motion. Okay, or gliding. Either it can glide up or down. Okay, very limited amount of movement can be done. Gliding. So, any doubt is there? You can see the picture again and see how it is. Okay, all these joints are very important in our body. So, next topic we'll study about the muscles. The bones are not alone able to help us. So, now we are going to see about the muscles. Okay, muscles. Muscles are very important in our body, which attach to the bone and help in the movement. Okay, muscles are more very important. So you can say bone moves by the alternate contraction. Contraction means becoming small. Contraction and relaxation. Relaxation. Okay. If you take example, you take rubber band. Okay. Then contraction means you pull the rubber band. Okay, means you change the shape. Original shape of the rubber band is small. When you pull it, you are stretching it. Okay, and when you lift, then again you will come to the original. Okay, same thing the muscles will also do. Okay, so when we bend our thing, so muscles, some muscles will be elongating, stretched, and some muscle will contract, they'll become small. Okay, so it depends how the function. For example, you try to fold your hand and see your bicep, the bicep muscle. Okay, the bicep muscle will be contracted, and the lower muscles below the bicep, that muscles will be stretched. Okay, both muscles will have a different. Okay, so these all muscles, they help us to do the function relaxation of. Always there is a two sets of muscles, two sets of muscles. As I have given example, bicep muscle, the upper muscles which will be contracted, so here it will be completely stretched. Okay, then when you put your hand straight, then upper muscles will be stretched and lower muscles will be contracted. Okay, so these all things will take place. So there is always two sets of muscles will be there. In leg also, you put your straight leg, then it will be stretched. Okay, when you contract, then upper part of the knee, all this area, this all things will help us in the movement. Okay, there's always a two sets of muscles. Okay, you see muscle picture, muscles. Okay, see, this is how the red one, you can see this is a muscles, muscles, and this is bone, this is backbone, this is backbone, this is hip bone, hip, hip, this is leg, thigh. Okay, you can see one more picture of muscles, how exactly the bones and the muscles are help us. Okay, you can see that this is a bone, bone will attach to, this is a muscle. Okay, the bone will attach to muscles by one thing. So next we'll study what is tendon. Tendon is very important. That tendon, you can see this white one, this is tendon. Okay, tendon, white one you can see here. You can see white one, that is tendon. Okay, this is muscles. The muscles, tendon. Okay, in tendon, it will joins muscles to the bone. Okay, to join the muscles to the bone. Next one, we'll see ligament. Ligament. ligament which will join the two bones. Joins two bones. Here is the picture of ligament. You can see how it will be there. Okay. So this is the knee bone. Okay. Knee bone. You can see that there is a ligament. Okay, this point is a ligament. This ligament will help that this bone and this bone and this bone joined in coordination. This bone and this one. Okay, are you able to hear me? You can see this bone. So this is a ligament. This ligament will help in the joining of these three bones. Okay, so that it will help us in the movement. Okay, next one, bristle. Bristles. Bristles, it will be present in earthworm, which will help in movement. Okay, like they are hair-like structure. Hair-like structure, which is connected with muscles. Connected with muscles. Now, what this bristle will do? The bristles will help to get a good grip. Okay, grip on the ground. On the ground. You can see this. Okay, we'll put the picture in the next page. Yeah, you can see here. You can see this is the bristles. Okay, how there is a muscles which is there. You can see in earthworm, this an animal, there is a muscles which is circular muscle which is contracted, then circular muscle which is relaxed. You can see this length and see the difference between this. Okay, see how it is contracted and which is circular muscle relaxed, and then longitudinal muscle. See the longitudinal, this muscle and this muscle. See the difference here and here. Okay, then you can see the bristles. These small hair-like structures are bristles. Okay, can you see the bristles? This is how the bristles will be there. Okay, you can see the contraction and relaxation of all this. So these muscles will help in the movement. So you can move with the bristles, they'll get a grip. Next one, we can see cavity. Cavity in bones, it will be present. It is like a hollow space. It is a hollow space or we can say cavity in bone. Okay. In this, sometimes, okay, cavity in a bone into which other bone fits. Okay, such type of joints, such type of joints allow movement in all directions. Movement in all directions. Okay, cavity. I'll show you how the bone cavity will be present. You can see in this. See the red one. Red one is a hollow. Okay, so it is a absence. In this only there'll be what it will have a bone marrow. In this only bone marrow is present, where they'll help in the production of RBC cells. Okay, so this is the hollow, spongy bone or medullary. See the cavity. It is a cavity which is present here. Okay, and this region. You can see this is the red one. Apart from the red one, that you can see that it is a compact bone, and this is the cavity, the red one that you can see with the black mark. Okay, so next class I will see, I will teach the other part of this chapter. Okay, okay, so I have given you my number, right? Again, I'll give you my number. Wait, everyone, wait. I will give you my number. You can get the notes. Okay, message me so that I can provide you the notes. Okay. Okay. So those who have not got any notes, please message. And those who have got it, if you have got the link, you check in that link. You will be getting this body movement notes. Okay, no need to message. Those who have the link, which I have given one link, you keep pressing that link. You will get these notes. Okay. Thank you. Study well. Don't waste time. No problem. If you have noted, then it is very good. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, Santosh. Santosh. Yes, yes, yes. You can leave.